Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Today we're checking out another Monkish beer, and I am absolutely stoked about that. This is Sticky Green and Bad Traffic. One of the coolest names of a beer ever. This is a Dr. Dre reference from the song Still DRE. Talks about, how does the lyric goes? It's like home of Acmatics, swap meets, Sticky Green, and Bad Traffic. That song is awesome. That whole album's awesome, The Chronic 2001. If you've never heard Still DRE, please listen to it. Speaking of hip-hop, today was Tupac's birthday. It was crazy. I was like reading about him this morning again, listening to a bunch of his music, and he would have been 45 today. And he died 20 years ago, dude. He was 25 years old when he got killed, which is insane. But yeah, huge shout out to my man Michael for sending this one. We did a little beer trade, and he hooked up some Monkish beer. I actually got this the night before I left to go on my Boston trip. So I think this was brewed like 3 weeks ago, so it's right around 3 weeks. But yeah, I was bummed. Like I was hoping it was going to work out where I got it earlier to where I could have drank these, you know, before I left. And it was funny. Like I was in the mecca of New England hops, and I was like out there thinking, man, I wish I was drinking those Monkish beers right now. But yeah, double IPA, 8.4% alcohol by volume. Monkish is from Torrance, which is right up near Los Angeles. This is brewed with Nelson. I think it's called Mandarina Bavaria hops, which I have no clue about. Citra and Mosaic. So bunch of awesome hops. I mean, truth be told, I don't know anything about Mandarina Bavaria. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's like a bittering hop, an aromatic hop, I'm not sure, but Nelson's awesome, Citra's awesome, Mosaic's awesome. So I haven't seen any reviews on this on YouTube. There's not a whole lot of Monkish stuff out there. I didn't look this up beforehand, so I don't know what people are saying about it, but I don't think there's much else to say. So let's go ahead and get into this one. By the way, I am testing out a new microphone today. So it's so hard, like the struggle is real trying to keep the sound good in this garage since it's not insulated. I can smell that already. Holy shit. So if this sounds worse than the old one, let me know. I know with the old one, it was such like a big microphone. A lot of people were saying you could hear like buzzing in the background. So hopefully it's a little bit better with this one. But if not, I'll go back to the old one. I'm still tweaking stuff, trying to make stuff look and sound as best as I can. But let's check out this beer because it looks freaking amazing. It looks like pineapple juice. That looks like a New England beer. Super bright white, fluffy head. There's about a finger of it. When we poured it, it's starting to dissipate a little bit. 8.4%. There are alcohol legs. 4 days on that. But yeah, completely opaque. You can't see anything through it. It's like that Nelson-y kind of, I mean, it's that straw, awesome, like pineapple juice color. So it looks amazing. Like I said, I could smell that as soon as I opened it. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it and see what it smells like. That smells fucking amazing. It's bugging me. This reminds me of a beer that I've had before, and I can't think right off the top of my head what it is. It is just massive amounts of tropical fruits, and the Nelson is in there too. It's like that vinous, like white grape thing. But there's so much citrus, like on the back end of the nose of that. Like you're getting that kind of white, grapey kind of grape skin thing, like right up front. And then it's just like a Citra explosion. This might smell something like if you guys have had like Iowa brewed King Sue, something like that. It is crazy what the citrus notes in is. It's like orange juice. It's pineapple juice. It's like there's like peaches. It is so juicy smelling. It is insanely juicy smelling. You would never guess this was a West Coast beer. This smells fucking insane. There's an awesome, like herbaceous, like green. I always say green hop matter. If it's not harsh, sometimes when it's really harsh, I always talk about like fresh torn basil. It's not quite to that, but it's an awesome, like green hoppy, like not quite to like piney or grassy, but there's like a dankness in there. It's earthy. But yeah, like that grapey kind of citrus thing and all the tropical fruits. This is a ridiculous nose. The nose is insane. If it tastes half as good as this nose, it's going to be a very, very high score. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Michael, thank you so much, sir. Cheers. And happy birthday, Tupac. Fuck me, that is awesome. Wow. Wow. That's so good. That's a New England beer. If you were given this blind, you would think it was a New England beer. But as I'm talking right now, and it's sitting on my tongue, there is an awesome, just crazy killer, green, hoppy, like dankness. Don't know what the IBUs on this is, but there's like this dank, resinous, just like bitterness that's sitting right on the top of my tongue right now. And it's just like surrounded by fruit juice and citrus, and like it's super dry, like that white wine thing. Holy fuck, this is crazy good. Wow, I like this. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's like that vinous white grape thing right in the front, and then as it goes like across your palate, you just get hit with massive amounts. Tropical fruits, there's pineapples, there's peaches, and then it's just like crazy amounts of citra. It's oranges, it's tangerines, and then it gets like that dank resinous like grapefruit pithy thing. Finishes really, really dry. 8.4%. There is like just this, it's not like a fusel thing. There's just the slightest twinge of like alcohol that I can taste. I let this sit out for about 20 minutes, and it's warm out in the garage today. So it might be, as you know, since it's like a little bit warmer, you're kind of tasting that 8.5%. But it's not off-putting. It's nothing that you're like, oh, this is hot going down or this is warm. This is fucking insane for a West Coast style IPA. I love Super Duper Fly. We had One Life, One Love, and now Sticky Green and Bad Traffic. I mean, Monkish is real deal when it comes to brewing IPAs. I can't believe these guys were a Belgian brewery and just decided, you know what, we're going to start brewing IPAs just because we can. And they're just fucking absolutely slaying it. This is ridiculous. The mouthfeel is creamy. Yeah, that dank like green herbaceous thing. That resinous just kind of reminds you it's a West Coast beer. This is an awesome balance of New England meets a West Coast beer. With all the Nelson characteristics, that drying like vinous grape thing, and then you're getting all the like the tropical fruits, the mosaics there. It's like that berry thing. That's what it is. It's not like, well, yeah, it is. It's like sweet tropical notes, and it's like a berry thing. You can really pick out the hops in this. It's crazy. A lot of times I talked about it in the one. What was it, the Trillium review? A lot of times when there's a lot of hops in a beer, it's kind of a mishmash. This one's actually, it's like that whole crazy like going in steps thing. It's nuts. This is insane. I mean, this is one of the better West Coast beers I've had. Fuck, this is amazing. I think we gave Super Duper Fly 100. So, I mean, as far as an 8.5% double IPA goes, the only thing you would say maybe someone would detract from this is there is that slight just twinge of, you know, it's an 8.5% beer. There's like an ever so slight just sort of boozy thing that you get. So that's the only thing. That's really the only thing that's wrong with this beer for me. So I'm going to give this beer a 99. This is fucking insane. Sticky Green and Bad Traffic. Again, one of the coolest names ever. Listen to that song. It's a great album. Thanks so much, Michael, for sending this. Yeah, not much else to say. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. So I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if the microphone sounds okay. If not, I'll go back to the old one. Hopefully this one's okay. So yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. If you guys have had Sticky Green and Bad Traffic, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've had any Monkish hoppy beers, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse, so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't